Hi, this is my review of the Lenovo Thinkpad T420. Yes, I know this is an old laptop, but the reason I'm reviewing it in 2016 is that if you're a fan of the IBM Lenovo Thinkpad style of laptops and you're on a budget, this is the best bang for your buck. By the way, new models of these laptops are very expensive. That's what pushed me to buy this older one, being a fan of the ThinkPad's business and professional look and feel. And after I replaced some of the hardware inside, this thing combines powerful features with a nice rare to find retro feeling of good build and efficiency. I bought this laptop refurbished online for around $330 Canadian or 256 US dollars. It originally came with 4 gigs of RAM and the 5400 RPM 320 gigs HDD. The processor is an Intel Core i5-2520M that clocks at 2.5 GHz. It has a 14-inch screen with a resolution of 1366 by 768. It isn't the brightest or crispiest screen out there, but being anti-glare and not reflective at all, this makes it perfect for use outside in natural daylight. Plus, the screen can be tilted in various angles, up to 180 degrees, which is convenient to many. The laptop comes with the much enjoyable, famous spill-resistant ThinkPad keyboard. The keys are clicky, responsive, and a joy to use. The touchpad is very responsive, but I don't use it much. Most of the time I use my lovely red Microsoft 1850 Bluetooth mouse. You also have the option to use the renowned ThinkPad trackpoint if you wish. By the way, this laptop still has the old version keyboard. I saw in some reviews that the new version that comes on the new ThinkPad is of a lesser quality. I never had the chance to test it in person though. The keyboard isn't backlit, but it comes with ThinkLight. It's a very useful LED light integrated in the upper frame of the screen, next to the laptop's webcam. You can activate it and deactivate it by using the FN page up keys combination. Even though it seems hard to believe, but this thing really works. I tried it in total darkness and you can type comfortably with this lamp on. I know you can get this laptop with an i7 processor, a higher resolution screen and a fingerprint reader. If these features are of interest to you, the T420 has some additional dedicated physical buttons for sound muting, volume up and down, and microphone muting. It also has blue light for ThinkVantage. The blue ThinkVantage button brings up the ThinkVantage Productivity Center. Other features of the T420 are as follows. 2 upward-oriented stereo speakers that are loud enough for everyday use. A stereo microphone. An integrated webcam. An Intel HD Graphics 4000 GPU, an Ultra Bay that originally came with a DVD-ROM. A 34mm express card slot. An SD card reader. Four USB 2.0 ports. Two of these ports have additional functionalities. The yellow one, situated in the back, is also a power port. It enables you to charge any device while the laptop is off. One of the two on the right is an eSATA USB combo port. And the usual Ethernet modem and VGA ports. This laptop doesn't come with an HDMI port, but it comes with an HD quality VESA display port, also known as a DP port. I never tried it yet, but I know that you can connect your laptop to an HD TV using a DP to HDMI cable. For those of you wondering, this laptop doesn't have a USB 3.0 port. I know that some T40s come with integrated Bluetooth, but mine didn't, so I had to buy a $1 Bluetooth adapter on eBay, and it works flawlessly. As I mentioned in the beginning of my review, I did some upgrades to this laptop to turn it into a productivity beast. The whole thing cost me $185 US. I bought all my stuff on eBay. I replaced the original 4 gigs of RAM with 16 gigs, actually 2 bars of G.Skill 8 gigs of RAM. Lenovo claims that the T420 supports a maximum of 8 gigs, but I can confirm that it's perfectly working with the 16 gigs. Speaking of that, I'm using a 64-bit version of Windows 10 Pro. I also replaced the original hard disk with a Samsung Evo 850 250 gigs SSD. I also bought an HDD caddy to enable me to replace the DVD-ROM with the old 320 gigs HDD that originally came in the laptop. Actually, swapping the DVD reader and the HDD caddy is a piece of cake with the T420. You just have to slide a release button and drag the unit out. Push the replacement unit in until it clicks in place. The laptop came with a 9 cells battery, which has great battery life but protrudes almost an inch out of the back of the laptop. I bought a replacement 6 cells battery on eBay for about $20, and it works just fine, without adding bulk and weight to the T420. The last thing I did was adding a Windows 10 Pro sticker just for fun. In the end of the review, I'll do a boot test to show you the speed of my T420 after the upgrades. The whole thing, laptop and upgrades, cost me around $440 US. But I ended up with a hell of a good laptop that I'm pretty happy with. It actually performs well compared to other laptops in 2016. I use it for hours daily and I never faced any overheating issue. I'm not a gamer, so I use it mainly for work, web surfing, along with some music and video editing. I never noticed any lag or network issues on this laptop, even with heavy multitasking. Despite its professional business look, the size and weight of the Lenovo Thinkpad T420 are for the least acceptable. With the 6 cells battery installed, it measures 13.4 times 9.2 times 1.2 inches, and it weighs around 5 pounds. The original Lenovo power brick is light and small too, but I usually carry the laptop alone in a generic pouch which protects it from light, scratches and makes it very portable. So this was my review of the Lenovo Thinkpad T420, which you can turn into an amazing laptop for the price in terms of look and productivity once you go for the appropriate upgrades. I'm sorry guys for the crappy video and sound quality. For the time being, I'm giving a second life to my Canon ZR-850. It's a 7-year-old camera. Generally speaking, my videos are simplistic but straight to the point. No fancy intros or production here. Just my preferred romantic music in the background. If you don't mind this, if you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the like button. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks and goodbye for now. En passant, je m'exprime en français également. Pour les francophones, n'hésitez pas à me poser vos questions en français si ça vous tente. Salut tout le monde!